Hey Gems, I have a subscriber unboxing for you. One of my super sweet subscribers, Jeniece, sent me a little package. And actually how Jeniece and I met is I met her when I went to Sephora for the first time with Ellie, and I was vlogging and she asked me if I was a YouTuber and I told her I was. And so her and I just started corresponding and talking and texting, and she has actually now started a beauty channel here on YouTube, which I will put in the description box. And as a thank you for helping her start her channel, she sent me some goodies. So also too, I just want to let you guys know we are going to be doing a e.l.f. inspired tutorial for you guys. So that will be right after this video. So stay tuned for that. And so I'll just show you what she got me and then we'll get right into the tutorial. So the first thing is an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. I love these brushes. They, I think, are great quality, and so I was really excited to get another one of those. She got me a jumbo eyeshadow stick from e.l.f. and this is in the color Midnight Rendezvous. So let's just open it up real quick, and so it looks like that. And a little swatchy swatch. Oh, that's really pretty. It is a black with a lot of like silvery shimmer in it, so I'm excited to play with that. An e.l.f. eyelid primer. Never could have too many primers, and I've actually heard really good things about this. Then she sent me this little bag, which actually is from Ipsy, and a bunch of really cool, awesome goodies on the inside. So first thing is a Yes to Blueberries Age Refresh Cleansing Facial Towelettes, and there's 10 of them in there. Never tried these, so I'm excited to use those. Then a Kate Somerville Clinical Skincare CC Cream sample, so there's 4 shades in there. Excited to give that a try. A full-size, I'm so excited about this, a full-size Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I've been really wanting to try this ever since it came out because I've heard so many good things about it, and also so many beauty gurus here on YouTube rave about this product, so I'm really excited to give that a try. And then a couple of more things in here. A Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, and this one is in Greed, just like a nice little deluxe sample size. A nice sample size of the Smashbox Photo Finish More Than a Primer, and this is for blemish control, which is awesome. Excited to give that a try. A Glam Lash from Laura Geller mascara sample. Really nice deluxe size sample. And one of my favorites, a little Glam Glow sample, which I am so excited about because I am obsessed now with Glam Glow and really want to get that full-size product. So thank you so much, Jeniece. You are so sweet for sending me all of this. And now, also, this isn't the look. I'm actually filming this the night before, but I'm going to put it together with the tutorial. So you guys will see me in a different outfit and with a naked face. So I hope you guys enjoy the tutorial, and also don't forget to check out Jeniece's YouTube channel. I will put the link in the description box, also an annotation at the end of the video, so you can just click on it and it'll open a new window, and you guys can go and check her out because she is awesome. Absolutely love the girl. So stay tuned to the tutorial. Hey Gems, welcome to another episode of Makeup or Breakup. I do this every Saturday, and this video is going to be a little bit different because I'm going to be doing a tutorial, but in the tutorial there will be a first impressions / review on all e.l.f. products. So the tutorial I'm going to be doing is all e.l.f. products. All of my tools are e.l.f. and I'm going to try to use all e.l.f. products for the entire look. I'm also doing this as a collab with another friend of mine here on YouTube. Her name is Jeniece. She just started her beauty channel, so make sure to check out her channel and her video on what she did with all e.l.f. products. So let's begin. I already moisturized my face, and I did use my Clean and Clear Morning Burst Moisturizer because I don't have an e.l.f. moisturizer, but it's super cheap and everything like that. So the first product I'm going to be using is the e.l.f. what is this called? Flawless Finish Foundation, and it has SPF of 15. It's oil free, and I am in the color Porcelain. I got this in a swap I just did with World of Caru, so this is going to be part of the first impressions. And if I'm looking down here, because that's where my mirror is, first off the bat, I love the packaging. It feels very nice and almost luxurious. It's a glass bottle, and it has a pump, which I'm really excited about. So I'm going to be using my e.l.f. stippling brush, and I'm just going to pump a little on the back of my hand. And let's give this a try. So basically, just tap it in, and in circular motions, buff it on. So off the bat, this has about a medium, light to medium coverage. Smells nice. Blends in pretty easily. I think the color match is a good match for my skin. Okay, so on first impressions of the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation, I really like it. I like the coverage. It's very blendable. It is a light to medium coverage, I'd say. And I have oily skin, and it seems to be working really, really well. So I would give this probably, for the price, I think it's right around $6. I'll put all the prices in the description box, but I did get this as a swap item, so far so good. I really like it. Okay, now moving on to the eyes. I absolutely love the foundation so far. I absolutely love it. Okay, so I'm going to use, I have two primers that I could use. There's one, where'd the other one go? There it is. This one is $1, and then this one is $3, and it is a eye primer and liner sealer. So I think I'm going to use this one. It comes with the primer on one side, and if you twist this off, comes with a little felt tip sealer for your eyeliner. Alright, so let's prime our eyes. See how this works. I like that it's a stick, so it's nice and easy to apply. Sorry, that was my phone. Just all over the eyelid. And then we're just going to blend that in with our finger. Okay, next I'm going to use my Maybelline Color Tattoo, and this is barely branded. I'm just going to take a little bit on my finger and pop this all over the lid. Actually, I'm only going to do the front half. And just blend that in with your finger. Then I'm going to take another Maybelline Color Tattoo, and this is pretty much the only thing that's not going to be e.l.f. in Bold Gold, which looks like that, and I'm going to put this on the outer half of my lid. So again, just with your finger, and blend it in. I am going to take my little custom e.l.f. palettes. These are awesome. You can buy the palette for $1, and each one of, woo, popped out. Get in there. Each one of the little pots or pans for $1. So they have tons and tons and tons of colors. So I'm going to be using this one and a little bit, I think, of this one. So first one I'm going to use is this color right here, and this is the color, let's see, Ivory, with a eyeshadow brush, again from e.l.f., and we're going to put this on the front half of the lid, just where we put that barely branded. I love, love, love these eyeshadows. I think they work absolutely great. They're very creamy, and I love them. Okay, next I think I'm going to go back to this palette. Okay, next I'm going to go back to this palette right here, and I'm going to use the color Wheat with a eye defining brush, which I love because it has a little angle on it, and we're going to put this on the outer half of the lid. So you want to tap it in and then tap off the excess because these do tend to have a decent amount of fallout, and then we're going to sweep this right over that bold gold color. Actually, I'm going to go back to my eyeshadow brush just because it gives me a little bit more coverage, a little bit more space to work with. And then just blend. We're going to use a blending brush, but just if you want to start blending now, that's fine. Okay. Blending brush and blend the two of those together. Just kind of sweep it all over your lid. So then, to darken up that outer corner, I have two colors right here, this one, and the front one, this one right here is called Moon Dust, and this one is called Driftwood. So I think we're going to mix the two of these together. So we're going to mix Driftwood and Moon Dust. And for this, I'm going to use the eye defining brush. So basically what you want to do is 2, 2, and tap. And then start to create your outer V. And that's why I love this brush, because it makes it really, really easy to create an outer V, because it has that angle on it. Okay, then all you want to do after that is take a blending brush and gently sweep over your eyelids to blend all those colors together. Then for the inner corner, I'm going to go back again with the eye defining brush, and I'm going to take pink ice right here with just a tiny little bit. Remember to tap off the excess, and this is going to be our inner corner little highlight color. So you can take it down if you like. Just pop that, then go back in with our blending brush. Little circular motions just to blend that in. And then for the bottom, I'm going to take the eyeshadow brush with a mixture again of Driftwood and Moon Dust. Just one swipe each, tap it off, and then just go right down where that bottom lash line is. Only about halfway through. And then connect it to your outer corner. Take your blending brush, just go under. And if it looks like I have a lot of shimmer right there, that's fine. That's why I wait to do my concealer until the eye makeup is totally done. Okay, so for my eyeliner, I'm going to be trying out this waterproof eyeliner pen. It does have a felt tip, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I figured I would try it out. So I'm going to start from the middle, kind of sweeping back, and then start to go in to that inner corner. Okay, so I did my eyeliner with the e.l.f. waterproof eyeliner pen. I'm gonna say I'm not a fan of this. It does have a felt tip, which I already am not a fan of, but also too, I found it very hard to get a nice line just because it didn't feel like enough product was coming out of it, and it felt very harsh on my eyelids. So what I did is I went in with my Wet n Wild Color Icon black pencil and just kind of went over the line just to blacken it up a little bit. And normally I am a huge fan of liquid liners, but I wanted to try to keep this all e.l.f. or as most affordable as possible. You can get this pencil for $1. It's Wet n Wild, and it comes where it's like that long. So I'm going to say right off the bat, not a fan of this, but I am a huge fan of everything else so far. The foundation, the primer, and the little eyeshadow pans. Alright, next I'm just going to continue to take my Color Icon pencil from Wet n Wild in Black and line the inside of my waterline. Okay, and I'm going to curl my lashes, and this is just the e.l.f. eyelash curler. I really like it. Works really well, and I got it for $1. Okay, then I'm going to try a new product again, and this is the e.l.f. Exact Lash Mascara. And oh boy, that is probably the smallest wand I have ever seen in my life for a mascara, so let's give it a try. Okay, actually I'm really liking this. Feels like it really gets every single lash you have. Okay. Let's see how buildable it is. Alright, so there's one eye with the mascara on. There's the other eye without the mascara. So I actually really kind of like this. I didn't think I was going to, but it really helps get all those lashes. Especially those little itty bitty ones. And it is definitely buildable, and it almost kind of flares out your lashes as well. I really like this stuff. It's quite nice. Let's see how it does on bottom lashes. Grabs the bottom lashes pretty well. Okay, next we're going to use the e.l.f. Under Eye Concealer and Brightener. I've had this for a while and I absolutely love this product. So I'm going to just do a little V with the concealer side. And I'm going to take actually a crown brush, but you guys can use whatever kind of brush you like for your concealer, and work that in. Okay, so there we go. Eyes are completely done. Next, we are actually going to do our brows. Okay, for my brows, I don't have anything from e.l.f. to use, but I'm just going to be using my trusty NYX Nude Matte Shadow in Bare My Soul with a tiny little angled brush. And we're just going to fill in nice little short strokes. If you guys have full nice brows, you do not have to do this step, where you guys can use whatever you like for your brows. This is just what I always use and what I like. And it's really, really cheap. Okay, next we're going to do the brightener side of this little duo. And I'm just going to put 3 little dots right on the tops of my cheekbones. I'm just going to go in with my foundation brush, which is the e.l.f. stippling brush. And just gently, that was my phone again, let me turn it off. I have the e.l.f. Golden Bronzer. Looks like that. And I'm going to be using the e.l.f. blush brush. So it's a really nice tapered brush. And this, I'm sorry, I believe you can get for $1 or $3. The bronzer I know is $3 as well as the brush. So, just gonna swirl it all in the middle, tap off that excess, suck in your cheeks. And then just with light swirling motions, kind of go back and forth at first, and then light swirling motions to blend that in. On the temples of the forehead, kind of sweeping down. Make sure to always tap off your brush before you apply any of your makeup in a powder form, because that will create less fallout. So down the neckline a little. There we go. For blush, I'm going to be using this e.l.f. blush, and this is in Blushing. I actually just got this in a giveaway. That video will be up soon. And we're going to take the same blush brush, lightly tap it in. Just tap out the excess, give yourself a smile. And then just dust it on, sweeping backwards. Then we are going to take our powder brush and our translucent mattifying powder, which looks like this. Comes with a sponge. Not really a huge fan of sponges, so we're going to chuck that. So, with your powder brush, just kind of tap it in. Again, this creates a ton of fallout. That is why you want to tap off your brush. And then we're just going to pat it on our skin at first. Then you can go in and blend it in. I love this stuff except for the fallout. It does give you a nice matte finish, and I believe this is $3 as well, and as well as the brush. The one thing I will say about the brush is, like, the second day that I had it, the ferrule broke off of the handle, so I just took some hot glue and just smushed it back together. But this is very dense and super soft, so if you guys are new to makeup and need some good brushes, I would absolutely recommend e.l.f. Studio brushes, and for your eyes, just their regular $1 brushes are phenomenal. Okay, almost finished. We're going to take our e.l.f. High Definition Powder, and we're going to just lightly take a little. I keep the puff because it keeps the product in the container. So if you guys get this, keep this little guy. You don't have to use it, but it's just a nice little stopper. So I'm going to just put a little bit, maybe a lot. And I'm going to take the little brush that we used for our blush and bronzer. Just get a tiny little bit of this, and then we're just going to sweep it under our eyes just to kind of set our concealer. And then if you want to take it down your nose a little, if you want a little bit more of a matte finish, just take a tiny little bit and sweep it. Tap off your brush because you don't want to look like a ghost, because this can look cakey if you put it on too heavily. Alright, last is the lips. And I have, well, one just dropped, so I guess I'm going to use this one. I'm always dropping stuff, I'm telling you guys. Alright, so I have a matte lip color from e.l.f. and this is in, what are you in? Tea Rose, and I absolutely love this stuff. So, just all over the lips. And there you go! That's it! So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please don't forget to check out Jeniece. She is awesome. I'm just going to take my hair down. So just a little recap on the things that I do like and the things that I don't like. First off, foundation. Love it. Absolutely adore it. I think it gave me a great coverage, and I think for the price, you guys can't beat this. So absolutely a yes for that. For eyeliner, this little guy, don't do, it's not worth the money. You guys can get so many better eyeliners out there for right around even the same price. I mean, the Wet n Wild Color Icon is $1. This is $3, and I think this works a lot better than this one does. So eyeliner is a no. For primer, this little eye primer and liner sealer, I didn't use the liner sealer today, but I think the primer is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Would get that in a heartbeat. For the other eyelid primer, I did try it. It does go on a little patchy, so I think if you guys would like a primer, I would go, and you want something really cheap, I would go with this one. I think that this one works really, really well, and I think this one is just a little too patchy for my liking. For eyeshadow, absolutely these little guys. They are so worth it. You get the compact for $1, you get the pans for $1. They don't have, in my Walmart, which is where I get my e.l.f. stuff, they don't have a huge selection of the single eyeshadow pans. But on eyeslipsandface.com, you can go on there and they sell every single color of their eyeshadow pans. Also too, if you guys have MAC eyeshadow single pans, you guys, they will fit in these little things. They are magnetic. So right here, that is my MAC soft brown single eyeshadow pan, and it fits perfectly in these little guys. So if you get one for a gift and you don't really know where to put it, buy this for $1 and put it in there so that way it doesn't get wrecked. For bronzer, I really like this. I wish they would come out with a matte bronzer because this is very, very shimmery. But especially in the summer and the spring where you want that little summery glow, I think this is fantastic. The translucent mattifying powder, I think, is pretty good. Does have a lot of fallout, and the coverage is pretty well. I really like it for days where I want to do like the no makeup look. So for $3, give it a go. Blush, a little too shimmery for my liking, but again, it was $1. And if you guys like shimmery blushes, I think you will absolutely love this. I do like the way that it kind of gives me a nice glow on my skin, so I don't have to use a highlighter though, so I do enjoy that. Concealer, this, I'm telling you guys, is amazing. You get a concealer and a highlighter in one, and they come in a pretty good range of colors. Mine is in light glow, and it gives you about medium coverage for concealer, and the highlighter side just gives you that really nice glow on your cheekbones. One thing that I was super duper surprised out is this Exact Lash Mascara. It's awesome! The wand is super tiny. I mean, smallest wand I've ever seen on a mascara. But it really can get into every single one of your lashes, top and bottom. Absolutely would totally repurchase this. The other thing that I didn't use, but I did want to talk about real quick, is their makeup remover pen. You can get this for $3. I think it's fantastic. It does, the applicator, it comes white, but obviously it does get dirty if you're going to help, or if you're going to use it to help with your eyeliner. All you got to do is take a makeup wipe, kind of swirl it and, you know, brush it off, and it will take all the, it'll still kind of be stained black, but it will still work absolutely perfectly. For the e.l.f. high definition powder, I think this is great if you want to use it if you're a very light skin tone. I think this would be great for you. Use it very sparingly. Make sure to tap off that brush really, really well, because I think it can leave a little bit of a white cast on your face, but my face does feel very, very silky, so I like that a lot. Last makeup thing is their matte lip colors. I love these. They come in a wide variety. They have a twist up bottom, which is nice, and I love a matte look on my lips sometimes, just how I like my matte looks on my face. And the last thing is the brushes. e.l.f. brushes, I think, are phenomenal. You can get their studio line, which is $3, or you can get their regular line, which is $1. And for face, I would go for the studio line. For eyes, go the regular $1 line. I think it's great. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys liked the tutorial. Thank you for watching another episode of Makeup or Breakup. Also too, I have a giveaway going on for my 100th video and my 350 subscriber giveaway, so I will put the link right here. Go check that out. Jeniece's link will be right here. Go check that out. Also, I'll have some links in the bottom if you guys are interested in checking them out. I love you so much. Take care. I'll see you in my next video.